I recall fondly the smell of cigarettes in the curtains and furniture of the policeman's house next door. I remember how we'd sneak next door, and his wife would give us preacher's kids some coffee, just to spite the Lord. I recall fondly the smell of rotting leaves in the gutters of Trixie's house, when my cousin Billy and I would climb the roof to dispatch 'em. I remember coming down to a kitchen full of homemade biscuits, or sweet rolls, or pop-tarts baked with butter and sugar, and bowls of orange slices. I recall fondly the creaking stairs that wound through the dark corners, leading to Daddy Dan's basement, where the smell of 1,000 hickory fires spoke from the bricks. I remember the fire cracking and the clicking and chiming of clocks in his little workroom, where he mended clocks until his time ran short. I recall steamy summer days and early evenings with fireflies circling our jars with exhaustion as we used their lives for our lights. I remember the first time I went fishing with Daddy Dan and Dad, how I was the first and only one to catch a fish, and how flustered they got over it. I recall the first time I ever kissed a girl on the mouth quite seriously, and how I had to run away when it was done because I thought I would explode if I didn't. I remember the first time a girl made me weak with love, and the first time love's end racked my every bone, my every joint for months. I recall the first time I met an Englishman and how distinguished and fine a gentleman he was, even if he did talk a tad awkward. I remember the first time I faced the breeze and the spray in a big ocean liner and smelled the decay and life mingled in its excitement. I recall lying in my bed so sore from working in my dad's garden all day, pulling weeds between vegetable rows and cursing him and the sun every minute. I remember the ecstasy of that bed when the evening summer rains would beat on the old tin roof and fill the world with the smell of heat mixed with God's tears. I recall the taste of an icy cold RC Cola with a fresh pack of salty Planters peanuts poured ever so carefully through the mouth of that cold glass bottle. I remember the thrill in the pit of my stomach as I flew through the air on an old ivy vine, deep into the only swimming hole to survive the summer scorcher. The smells and sights that pour through my mind run like a slow syrup of relief from the world of my grown-up things and aching bones today. Lord, help me look to the sky tomorrow and soak in a cloud or embrace the cold like I did on sledding days as a boy, just so I have more to recall and remember before I'm gone. Hands in my pockets. Scott Gray.